Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them.
That same God, Yahweh, through his son Yahweh Shai, is gonna deliver the same people in this time that we're living in. And the scriptures tell it clearly. If your eye have been opened to see these things, there's no way no other nation can make it into our kingdom, which is the kingdom of Yahweh Shai. There's no way. They're going to be servants.
But thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. The Lord did not set his love upon you, nor choose you, because ye were more in number than any people, for ye were the fewest of all people. But because the Lord loved you, and because he would keep the oath which he had sworn unto your fathers, hath the Lord brought you out with a mighty hand, and redeemed you out of the house of bondmen, from the hand of Pharaoh king of Egypt.
You can totally see it. You can totally see that the same God, Yahweh, that was delivering the children of Israel out of all type of captivities when they went off, is the same power, Yahweh, that's going to send his son back, Yahweh Shai, who is of our nation, to deliver the elect in these last days before Esau, Edom, when his establishment of his new world order is totally destroyed. That's what's getting ready to happen. Ain't nothing else getting ready to happen but that.
Therefore, behold, the days come, saith the Lord, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, and from all the lands whither he had driven them.
Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai.
Therefore, behold,
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing salutations to the hopeful elect out there pushing his word and truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful elect, the believers, the listeners, whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Al Shai. What I want to get into this morning, all right, is dealing with, okay, the American nightmare, and it only gets worse, because there was a time, all right, when the American economy, was booming. Okay, people was able to save, people was able to travel, people, was able, to live, a comfortable life. Okay, and what's happening, Esau, Edom is in the spirit of making America extremely weak. And this is being done intentionally. Okay? To usher in his new world order, America has to be weakened dramatically. All right? And it only gets worse. And what you have is a lot of people complaining, okay, about their circumstances and their living situation. People are just, fed up with their life. A lot of people for the longest have been faking it on social media as if they was happy, living these great lives. But as inflation is constantly going up, okay, which is another way of taxing the people. It's like a secret tax, all right, and wages are not going up with it. People are suffering, man, and that's why it's another reason, for us as believers to consider ourselves blessed, man, because we could be doing a lot worse, and the Lord, is providing, all right, for his people, So we're going to play that video. I'm going to play this first. I'm going to read this first. This is Proverbs 29:2. It said, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. Okay? And what you see, all right, is that by people's reactions, who is in power? Okay? The wicked. Because the earth is in a state of mourning. They complain about this nigga in Hawaii, Africa, EU nations, and America's a major problem in the earth, man. Okay, the American hegemony, is causing the earth to just cry out. Okay, you go into the word in the Hebrew is hanak, all right, which means to sigh, to groan, okay, in pain or grief, to gasp, to moan of cattle, okay, and the elites look at people as cattle anyway, okay. Now, when you go here, we always get 1 Kings. Matter of fact, let's get that in Book of Sirach. Let's show you an example when the righteous, were in rulership under, all right, the rulership of King Solomon. Okay, the condition of the earth under King Solomon. When King Solomon, was in his right mind, when he was in his prime. Okay. I think this might be 46. Let me see. Then we'll get to the video. Yeah, man, the American dream. All right. Now people are waking up to a nightmare. Okay. And as it only gets worse, this is the beginning of it. Now let's get this real quick in the Apocrypha. And then we'll go to the video. And we'll let it play. So this is during the time of King Solomon. All right, in his rulership. Now this is the book of Ecclesiasticus, all right, or Sirach 47 and 13. All right. I started at 12. It says, after him, which is after King David, rose up a wise son, which is Solomon. For his sake, he dwelt there large. Solomon reigned in a peaceable time and was honored. For the Most High made all quiet around him, that he might build a house in his name and prepare a sanctuary forever. How wise was thou in thy youth, as a flood filled with understanding. Thy soul covered the whole earth, and thou fillest it with dark parables, man. Okay, because that was a custom of the East, to speak in parables, and pretty much challenge people to think. You see, this society dumbs you down, all right, and it teaches you to be delusional, okay, deception, okay. But in the East, it was a part of the culture, all right, to have parables, to speak in parables, to make people think. It was like a brain exercise. Okay, people operate on a far high level of wisdom than what we see now. This is the exact opposite in this kingdom. Okay, the foods dumb you down, the music dumbs you down, media dumbs you down. Okay, everything is meant to dumb you down, man. Okay. It says, verse 16, it says, thy name went far unto the islands, and for thy peace thou was beloved. You see, Esau is known for what? War. Removing peace. All right, would you would get that? Matter of fact, let's get it now. Let's get it, We'll come back to that. But let's get that real quick in Revelation. This is this man's rulership. All right, as King Solomon was beloved for the peace, that he brought to the earth. Okay, what is this devil known for? All right, Revelation 6 and 4, and there went out another horse that was red, and this is Esau's power structure, man. All right, this is how Esau rules. This is him and his power system, and power was given to him that set their own to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. Okay? This man takes peace from the earth. King Solomon was beloved for the peace that he brought to the earth. Okay? This man does the exact opposite and takes peace from the earth, man. That's why there's dysfunction in every level of society. Men against women, okay? Parents against children. You see? Political parties, rivalry, gangs. You see? Drill culture, nation against nation. You see? And he just took the peace of mind out of the earth. You see? And he was blessed with that great sword, and he has done nothing but terrorize the earth, man. Okay? So let's go back here. That's Sirach 47. All right, so let's read down. It says, verse 16, Sirach 47:16, thy name went far into the islands, and for thy peace thou was beloved. The countries marvel at thee for thy songs and proverbs and parables and interpretations. Okay, so the wisdom of Solomon enhanced the earth. It enhanced peace. It enhanced business. It enhanced efficiency. And let's prove that it enhanced business by the name of the Lord power, which is called the Lord power of Israel. Okay, Yahweh, thou didst gather gold as 10, and didst multiply silver as lead. Okay, so the earth, especially Israel, had a booming economy under King Solomon. Okay, but now we're seeing the exact opposite, and people are starting to holler out, man. Okay, people out here screaming. So let's load this up. Let's load these up. All right, so let's load this video up and let it play a minute, so y'all can see. All right, and it's gonna get worse. We're gonna hear these people complaining, and it's gonna get worse, man. All right, and this is woman's liberation too, man. This also goes back to women wanting to be liberated, wanting to be out the house and be out here in the workforce and have their own money and make their own decisions and move and shake. Okay, let's see.
Hey, I have a question. How are we affording life right now?
This is how cold it is in my flat right now. Can you see? I can actually see my breath. It's going to be a long winter.
Writers, actors, UPS workers, everybody going on strike.
I have come to the realization that they just not paying nobody.
The government literally announces that aliens exist and nobody is phased.
That is literally because nobody is getting paid enough to care. Come here. At this point, we're tired of living through historical events like every other week, right? Rent too high, groceries too expensive, gas way too pricey, right? It is like the 4th day in a row where it's been 110 degrees. The alien thing is like on the back of the list.
I get up every morning at 4:30. I let my dog out, feed him, get him situated, play with him for a little bit. 5 o'clock, I start getting ready for work. Get ready for work. I'm out the door by 6. Sometimes I stop for breakfast. Sometimes I don't because I make it at home. I get here. My shift starts at 7 in the morning. I work from 7 to 4. Leave for the day. Take me about 45 minutes to an hour to get home because of traffic. I do this every day for 5 days a week just to get a damn paycheck. that leaves as soon as it hits my account. All is to say, I got a job. Don't get me wrong. My dude, he works sometimes 12-hour days. He come home, he hurting, he sore, he tired. I'm hurting. I'm mentally tired from dealing with people all damn day and their attitudes. Y'all, I am stressed the out. And what's crazy is that this paycheck barely even helps. Barely. I shouldn't have to feel guilty because I want a new pair of scrubs. Or me and my dude want to go out for a nice dinner because we deserve it because we work hard. I don't drive a $100,000 car. I drive a regular ass fucking Jeep. He drives a regular damn SUV too. I don't wear Jordans. I don't do all that shit. I live a very simple life. The only splurge I have is getting my nails and my feet done here. I just started YouTubing how to do my own damn hair. I shouldn't have to feel guilty because I want to do something for myself. Yeah, I'm so stressed out. I need to clock in at 7 o'clock, which is literally in 2 minutes. And I'm at work. I just don't want to go in this bitch. Like, I'm sick of coming here out for me to get a paycheck that barely even, it barely even helps. It seems like the only motherfuckers that's happy is the damn crackheads and the millionaires and millionaires. The working class people stressed the out, hair falling out. They can't even go to the damn doctor to check on themselves because they jobs is full of shit. Hell, jobs don't even want to let you out for a damn vacation. Y'all, I'm stressed the fuck up. Like, at this point, like, what's the point? Just to say that I got a damn job?
So how much more is going to have to happen for all of us to decide collectively to just start striking? Like, what else is going to have to happen before we all get together and decide we not taking it no more? Because I'm waiting for everybody to decide to quit their jobs. They can't punish all of us. They're going to have to do something. If we all just stop working, we all stop paying rent, they can't put everybody out. So when is enough? Tell me, because I've been ready to quit. Okay? I'm ready whenever y'all are. The current state of the world, it can't be sustained like this for too much longer. It's not possible. The rioting, the striking, the hottest summer ever, the sea animals are revolting. The aliens, it's the series finale, guys. It's about to be done anyways. We might as well go out with a bang and quit paying all this rent and do some traveling, see some sights that we ain't never seen before. Honestly, I think it's time, guys. I think it's time.
Here's the short version. We went to the same Costco in the same town in Southern Oregon and bought all the same stuff as I did 8 years ago. Back in 2015, this cart of food cost $139.76. That's a lot of food. That's a full shopping cart of food. It's all mostly healthy because that's how I used to eat 8 years ago. And in 2023, at roughly the same time of year, summertime, this cart of food costs $171.26. Jason, my buddy, Jason, he just did the math on that. And that's...
Yep, tried to do it here.
Tell us, what was it?
It was about 23%.
23% food increase.
Yeah.
Is that a lot? Is that significant? I think it's pretty significant.
I didn't get a 23% increase in pay. I don't need to raise my prices.
8 years.
Yeah. No.
I am so tired of feeling helpless as a parent. Yes, my kids are grown adults. My oldest is 28, my youngest is 25. And I thought by teaching them what I learned, which is you work hard, you get a good job, you're going to get the things in life that you need, right? Worked for me. Why wouldn't it work for them? Because it doesn't. Because the world has fucking changed, all right? And now I feel like I see them struggling. And before my generation comes at me, yes, I understand struggling is a part of life. We all struggled. But there's a difference between struggling and drowning, all right? So we struggled, and it was tough. But you know what? We made it. We knew there was a light at the end of the tunnel with our struggle. It seems like kids today, no matter how much they struggle, they just get further and further down the water into the drowning point. All right. When I was their age, I was making less than $10 an hour, and I can afford to live on my own. Now you have to be making six-figure salary to get a decent, tiny little place to live. So what the fuck is going on, and how do we help them as parents? I told my son, all you have to do is work hard, go to college, or join the military like I did. He went to college, got his degree, got a full-time job. He moved back in with me right when he graduated from college because he said, hey, Mom, as soon as I get a job, which was within 2 weeks of him getting out of college, maybe take me 2 months and I'll save up enough money for me to move out. Okay, cool. It's been 10 months. He has saved almost every dime and still can't afford to live. Why are one-bedroom studio apartments almost $2,000 a month? Why? Like, I just don't get it. So I don't even think that there's even classes anymore. There used to be, upper class, middle class, lower class. It's literally turning into the ultra wealthy, and then everybody else is just poor. Like, that's what is happening. And then I told him, hey, when you turn 25, at least your car insurance will go down. Hell no, he turned 25 and his car insurance went up $150. I tell him, if you need health insurance, get a good job. He has health insurance. He has had a medical emergency this week. Had to go to an emergency room twice. He had to go to the emergency room because he couldn't get anybody to see him with the health insurance that he had. Right? So he had to go to an emergency room. Now he's out money for that too. It seems like you can never get ahead. And then my daughter, I told her all you have to do because she wanted to buy her own house. My daughter worked 6 days a week, 12 hours a day to save up enough for this down payment. Finally got this house. She's paying double what I'm paying for my mortgage, but her loan was the same amount. And then her mortgage company, after she's already moved in, said, oh, by the way, we forgot to tell you that you need this type of coverage, which we forgot in the beginning. That's an extra $200 you'd be paying a month. And all they see when they come home is they watch social media, kids their age on lavish vacations with all this money and nothing to do, all these social media influencers, because we value those types of things over hard workers. We will pay them $10,000, but you'll work 40 hours a week, you can't afford it.
Hi, I'm a disillusioned millennial who
and it goes on, for about another 11, 9 minutes. But she made a point that there's no such thing as middle class anymore. And they're letting you know that they're getting closer to the point, okay, bringing out their charagma. Because when the charagma would be presented, as we understand, in Revelation 13, all right, and 16, and this is several videos of people, just crying about the hell they're catching, man, complaining. All right, the beast was wearing people out. Okay, now you read this. This is Revelation 13:16, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor. And she said this. She said it seemed like it was extremely wealthy. Okay, and everyone else. And this is, all right, the system that Esau is setting up before he issues, all right, and makes this thing mandated, man. Okay, so he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond to receive a charagma in their right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, and if people are already in the state of desperation, a lot of people, okay, he's going to present, because he wants things to be tight. He wants, people to be stretched out. Okay, he wants people to be barely making it so he can have a pitch for his new system and what he can promise better. Okay, verse 17, that no man might buy or sell save he have the charagma or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Okay, so this man wants you to take on his image fully. All right, he wants you, because of the New World Order, all right, you're not going to be able to speak, okay, against, the pedo, all right, well, you can't, it's certain things you can't speak against now, but for sure, because accepting this mark, with his name, because someone's name being put on you, that's their vibration. Okay, a woman taking on the name of a man, all right, she's taking on his influence. Okay. And when he will go in unto her, he's putting his spirit on her. Okay? So this man wants to go into you with that device and put his influence on you fully, man. Because there's you know that they put all type of enchantments and pray to all, pray to Satan, with these devices. You know it's gonna be a crazy influence on you. Take that C-hip, man. Okay? So this man is causing society, all right, to just suffer, and he's gonna pop up. All right, and it's gonna get way worse, and he's gonna pop up with the solution, which is that C-hip, man. Okay, this is where everything is going. All right, this is where everything is headed with this man. Okay. Let's go here. Let's see. Proverbs. This is Proverbs chapter 25, verse 19. It says, confidence in an unfaithful man, all right, which is Esau Edom in this context, in time of trouble, okay, is like a broken tooth and a foot out of joint. There's going to be a lot of people disappointed that put their trust in this man, okay, because ultimately it's going to be, a high level captivity that he's going to put you in. Okay, a highly sophisticated, advanced digital captivity that he's going to put you in. All right. And then the worst of the worst is you're going to have to deal with the wrath of the Lord. You Israelites to take this, man. These heathens through anyway. But you Israelites, which have a savior, okay, when we teach the gospel, we teach a way out of this, man, without bowing the knee to Baal. Okay. Revelation 14:9 says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his charagma in his forehead or in his hand, okay, that device, man, that pseudo salvation, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, in the presence of the Lamb. Okay. So taking the C-hip and trusting Esau Edom he's going to lead to a lot of people getting nuked, okay, burned with the fire from the chariots, which the pain and the agony, that death is going to bring. I don't never want to know. We should never want to know, man. Okay, so that was a point. Just want to touch on that, real quick this morning. Going to these things, man. To show you that, look, the American nightmare is real and it's only going to get worse, man. Okay? And we should consider ourselves blessed, man. First and foremost, we have the truth, man. We have this understanding. We have the comforter. Even if we are catching hell financially, we still have the comforter, all right, of the scriptures, man. Okay? Through Yahushua. So, Lord, will you brothers and you sisters edified? Till next time I say shalom. Going about Shalom, Bible, Baal, DTA soon. Shalom.